Welcome to part 25, and as the curtains raise for Mario, it's time to make it curtains for Grubba. After all the things he's done, I'm just checking my gear to see if I actually have to use any of this, or have it handy for later business, because this guy, I won't even need to use any food against him. So, let's lay the smackdown on him. I gotta say, y'all are a couple of slack-jawed idiots sniffing around my business. Now you know my big secret. I'm afraid you're gonna have to take a little old dirt nap. Now, who are you threatening again? Anyway, again, this guy is basically poking fun at Vince's steroid allegations. You know, the whole steroid scenario? Except Vince did not use an energy-draining machine. He just used oxycodone. Anyway, Gonzalez, up there! That's the crystal star, right? How you like my machine? Pretty dang nice, huh? Yep, I've been sucking power from fighters with this baby. Slurp! You're darn tootin'. And now, you know why. And you know why? Because it keeps me young. I guess I skipped that part, I don't care. The fact of the matter is, Grubba basically killed fighters to keep himself immortal. I'm pretty sure this has been used about several times. Oh, now that I think about it, when I actually do think about this reference, the star that's on the machine is gold. He's using this star to suck up the souls of fighters. There's another person who used the gold crystal to suck up the souls of her own minions. You kind of catch the whole reference? He's pretty much like Nehalania, if you will. But nonetheless, we're now faced with Macho Grubba, despite how intimidating this guy looks, and despite how intimidating his HP is. Macho Grubba is anything but. I kid you not. First and foremost, his tough ultra buff bod may be threatening to a lot of people, but if you shrink him, he'll be absolutely nothing. As you can see here, you can keep the shrinkage on if you want. Ooh, I got a pink egg out of that. I pretty much also shrunk him even further. But here's the thing. Macho Grubba also makes it to where he'll get 2 extra chances to attack. He'll spend most of the time beefing himself up. At the same time, he'll also use a random attack to go for the gusto. If you block him, it'll actually chip through some of the guard. But at the same time, if you super guard him, you'll actually make all of his efforts be in vain. Uh-oh. He's gonna come with a lariat, and he's also gonna come with a moonsault. And to further emphasize the fact that he's Vince McMahon, how should I put this? Macho Grubba mentions, like when he's about to die, or I think it's when he's at half health, that's right. He's at half health, he mentions that, he had some butt-kicking moves that are so illegal, that are so brutal they had to be made illegal. Meaning that he was at one time heel. So now this guy boosted his defense. Oh, here he come again with a lariat. Oh, and he hit, Orin. That's okay. Shrinks off away. Oh man, and I wasted that charge for nothing. Anyway, let's just... I would ground pound him, but that's going to make me lose my audience. And yet I do it anyway. Ah, Christ. That's okay, the defense is going to get off of him soon. Oh, now he made himself dodgy. Here he comes. Aww. So now he still has the ability to be hit. And, oh god damn it, I should have stopped that. That's okay, he's gonna lose anyway. So now that the defense has been lowered, and this is kind of a risk because I would miss normally if he's dodgy like that, but I was just lucky this time around. And now he's about to actually do something. Yeah, see, here's what I mentioned earlier about him saying that he had rum-kicking moves that have to make illegal. But now, here's the rum-kicking moves that he's referring to. The only thing he did was made himself a little bit bigger. That's because he's still shrunk. So now he's back to normal size. Again, don't let the size intimidate you. Macho Grubba is not that hard. If you keep him shrunk, nothing he does will actually hurt you as much as you think. Oh man, I could have had a bingo. Oh, and he's upping his special too. Ha! He got served. Let's go on ahead and use the hammer, shall we? And gulp him down. Or ground pound him, one of the two. But if he wasn't shrunk, he'd be twice as big as he is now. And any damage that he does to you is going to be like 6 instead of 4. So you might want to keep him shrunk. Because he's not going to do too much damage if he's shrunk. Ah, he upped his defense again. Funny thing is, Gulp bypasses defense. So, yeah, he's nothing now. As a matter of fact, here, let me show you. I should have used that instead of ground pound, because then I would have done some damage earlier. And that just pretty much sealed his fate right there. Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is ridiculously easy. And with one power smash, he upped his defense again, you bastard. And he got served again. But that's okay. We're gonna switch over to Mario and lay the smack it down on him. You're not hitting me with that hammer, you bastard. It's over. Roar! Yeah, that's the most pathetic ARG I've ever done. But nonetheless, I'm like 3 points away from leveling up again. No, how did this happen? How can my perfect bot lose to such a chub? Great Gonzalez. Good fight there, son. Great fight. Mr. Champion? No, I mean Mario. Please allow me to offer my earnest thanks for defeating that foul Grubba. Oh, and that right there solidifies the fact that Jolene was Mr. X. I really have to apologize. I'm so sorry that I had to get you involved. But you must understand, I had to learn the truth about this arena by any means. Also, like I said, she plays a parody to Stephanie McMahon and Linda McMahon because both of them normally undermines Vince whenever he's on screen, and Sable because Sable used to be his secretary and also sued him for sexual harassment. But the sexual harassment didn't actually happen on game, no. It's basically what she's parodying, in case you're wondering. So, yeah, that's basically sealing Chapter 3. So, Jolene actually came here looking for mush. And you know about this because if you actually paid attention to her hairstyle and Jolene's hairstyle, she was in the bar pining for mush. Why? Because her brother was missing for several years, not knowing that Grubba went there and absorbed him. Oh, and just in case you're wondering, Grubba was the one that sent those text messages to you. In other words, he knew you were sniffing around the entire time. But it's no matter, because Grubba has been defeated. And Jolene's now dropping the Loyal Secretary Act because she wants her brother back. Oh, and speaking of her brother, there was one last thing that should be mentioned, considering that this was actually left out in the final product. There was supposed to be a fight with Prince Mush's ghost if you happen to make a second run for the championship immediately after you beat Rock Hawk, but the actual fight got scrapped because it would pretty much be more likeness to Owen Hart, and many fans would be really offended by the fact that Owen Hart's death is being, in a way, reenacted. Oh, excuse me, because Owen Hart did die on the night of his title fight. So, yeah. They effectively removed that. Prince Mush is just nowhere to be seen, and I think he kind of retires. Well, he retires until later on. That's all that needs to be said. Anyway, we're going to finally get the real Crystal Star this time, and not just some phony lookalike on the belt. And speaking of which, there's Mush, and as I said, he had the Blue Blazers colors. He has both blue and black, which, of course, the Blue Blazer had on his outfit. But nonetheless, Prince Mush is saved. That also means King K and Bandy Andy are saved. But little is known about the other two fighters he absorbed. I guess they were just dead. And it's really a morbid thought that this guy actually killed people and absorbed them. So, yeah, it's really dark. Really, really dark. Nonetheless, we finally get the third star, and that star is by far the best one in the game, as it gives you the ability Power Lift. And oh boy, Power Lift is awesome. How awesome we're talking? Power Lift is basically a button mash. No, it's not really a button mash minigame. It's more like a point and shoot minigame, which you actually have to point on the yellow stars and yellow stars to up your offense and the blue stars to up your defense. In other words, it may take a couple of star points, but Power Lift could definitely come in handy, especially in Danger Mario. So yeah, there's that. And the number of times you actually successfully pull off that level is how long and how many turns it'll be for your defense and offense to be up. Of course, there's going to be poison shrooms there. But nonetheless, we have finally defeated Chapter 3 after what seems to be 9 parts, actually. Now that I think about it, I started this back in part 19... No, it's actually 6 parts, never mind. I started this way back in part 19, and it's now part 25. Jesus! Yeah, that was a lot of parts, to be honest with you. Now then, it's time for Grotus. And Grotus is none too pleased that Mario has 3 stars. Nor is he too pleased that the Shadow Sirens got their behinds kicked in Chapter 2. Well, Beldum has a secret weapon. Unfortunately, secret weapons kind of come in... Well, how should I put this? Secret weapons only work if they're not handled by a complete and total moron. You'll see when we get to Chapter 4, because we will be seeing them in Chapter 4. Not fighting them, but rather seeing them. Anyway, he's really pissed off, ladies and gentlemen, that Mario has 3 stars and he only has 1. Remember, folks, Grodus only has 1 star, and that will actually come into play, and it's also a spoiler alert. So, with that said, the Shadow Sirens will leave, and soon we'll have to take over as Princess Peach yet again. And of course, that leaves Marilyn and Vivian to make their leave. Now then, since we're taking over as Peach again, it would be best that we take a shower after all of that exposition. Hold on, wait for it. And of course, Tekis opened the door. I'm not going there just yet. Nope! All that plot, a princess gotta stay clean, you know. There we go. Mind you, there is one thing that I want to bring up. I do believe there is a, prelude in Chapter 6? Yeah, Chapter 6. Oh, was it Chapter 5? Yeah, it was Chapter 5, actually. That, no, I think, it's a Chapter 5 prelude, if I'm not mistaken. That would solidify the fact that Peach is actually going commando. If the shower didn't already solidify that anyway. So, yeah, let's go. Oh, and by the way, Peach was humming the Mario 64 Overworld theme. So, let's go and talk to Tech and see what he wants today. So, let's see. You always call me in without warning. What is it this time? I apologize. I would like you to go where Sir Grodus is to ask him something. What? What do you mean, go ask? I recently obtained specific information that brought an issue to my attention. You are the main computer here, right? Why is there anything you don't know? I'm unable to know things that are not entered into my CPU or otherwise recorded. That is why I want to know what Sir Grodus is thinking about right now. Even if I try to go see him, they'll catch me and send me back to the room. Ha! Reference to Paper Mario. That is true. But you'll find that a soldier's room... Oh, God, it's going so fast. Once there, please change into the soldier uniform to avoid detection. You'll go see Sir Grodus looking like a soldier. You mean I'll be disguised? I imagine you won't take no for an answer, will you? You imagine correctly. You are a dick! Alright, fine, I guess. Well, so what do you want me to go ask him? I will tell you. What in the world is Tech thinking? I mean, honestly, he sure is a weird computer. Well, this is the elevator, and of course, Princess Peach has never seen an elevator before, even though her castle actually has an elevator in it. Or at least I think I do. Or at least think it does. No, wait, actually it should have an elevator in it if, Super Mario Brothers Wii actually had something to say about it. Or at least I think it had an elevator. It doesn't matter. One thing is for sure. We're gonna have to go in this room right here to change into an X-Naut outfit. So we'll be stealthy-like and stuff. You can actually talk to the X-Nauts while in that suit, they're not gonna raise any suspicion just yet. Just, be sure to go over to Grotus, find out what he wants, and leaves. However, Toadstool's having a problem fitting into the X-Naut outfit. That also means she had to get out of her high heels. That reminds me. Was she wearing her high heels in the suit too? Yeah, that's rather odd, because whenever you hear Princess Peach walk, you hear the clacking of her heels. But now in this X-Naut suit, you don't. So, yeah, let's talk to Grotus. And Grotus, of course, is just sitting here baffled as you ask him, what do you plan on doing with Princess Peach? Yeah, you're Peach asking Grotus what you plan to do with her disguised as an X-Naut. That's basically the whole point. And Grotus is very suspicious, considering that his X-Nauts do not have such a high-pitched voice. Well, at least he offers her a lozenge. Anyway, the only thing he lets this X-Naut know, or us in disguise know, is that he doesn't want anything to happen to Peach. However, he lets it slip that they plan on conquering the world with the crystal stars. The world, sorry, with the crystal stars. Well, that is the only thing you know about Grotus. He's just out to take over the world. Well, time to get out of this X-Naut suit and get ready to go over by tech. Which, ironically enough, should have been a easy transition, but the player had to use stealth. Otherwise, it wouldn't actually be as exciting. But this is actually easy compared to Chapter 4's Chapter 4's ending and Chapter 5's prelude. Oh, Jesus Christ. That prelude is going to be a pain. Anyway, Tech, you terrible machine! So your goal is to conquer the world, is it? Of course, after all, I was built for that purpose. Conquering the world? How could you? Princess Peach, allow me to ask you something. Do you like the world you live in? There's many problems in the world, many sorrows. Do you live like such a world? Of course I do. Nobody likes everything in the world, but I like the good parts, like getting kidnapped by Bowser. There's always many sorrows, but there's always joy, like getting kidnapped by Bowser. Is that so? Yeah, pulling a Nobunaga on us. Well, tell me, will the crystal stars help you conquer the world, and what's the treasure? I'm afraid I can't answer that. Answering those questions is prohibited by Sir Grotus. Well, but... oh, never mind. I must at least inform Mario about this awful plan for world domination. Tech, let me use your communicator. Hesitation. I suppose I could allow that. Please use the communicator. Send it this instant. If only it worked for most emails. Anyway, the message is already sent, and now we go straight to Bowser as soon as we finish with Peach. Bowser is probably gonna have one of the more hilarious transitions into Chapter 4. Trust me, this one is absolutely hilarious. But well, I'll have to wait till it finishes saving. Okay, now it's saved. We're good. So let's get on to Bowser. Which kind of strikes it odd, because I did beat Bowser at Glitz Pit. That thing's humongous! Everybody hide now! Save yourselves! Stupid cheating Mario! Who would have thought that fool would be in Glitzville? Did you say something, you rude nits? No, nothing in art, as far as you know. Hey, did you see those bite-sized shrimp? What were those things? Those were some punies. One of them should know about the crystal star. They fear you, so they're all hiding. Let's find them and, okay, I guess I went too fast. Well, there goes one puny. Yikes, this guy is big and bad. He's large and in charge. Eek, you're scary, Mr. Giant Bad Breath Monster. Don't worry, Petunia, your brother's here to, well, we'll get through this. That is Punio and, Petunia that was in that bush. And there's the Elder, who scares the shit out of Bowser. You're one of them, aren't you? One of the evildoers. You want our crystal star. Ha! See? I knew it! This ugly thing knows where the crystal star is! Tell us! How rude! And there goes Kammy Koopa's heart. Ugly thing! How dare you, you wretched crone! I am the great puny elder! Eek! My heart! Don't startle me like that! I'm too old for this stuff! It doesn't matter who you choose. It's going to be hilarious. It's going to be a hilarious thought, basically. Yes, your lord. Yes, your lord. You look as if you're dying to say something. Nope, nothing. Let's move on, shall we? You, elder hag thing. Where's the crystal star? And don't try to pull rank again. Your answer, not your age, will determine your fate. Wow. Hag thing? Honestly, in any case, you're too late. The crystal star is gone. What? That's right, you rude thing. We gave it to a mustache man named Mario. He said he was collecting legendary treasure stars to rescue some princess. What did he call her? Princess Pinch. Yep. He's off to save some lass. It's Mario, not Mario, and it's not Princess Pinch. Her name's Princess Peach. Your senility beside the point. The princess and the treasures must be connected. Mario's trying to get them all. The treasures, princess, does his greed know no bounds? And Bowser is pissed. Excessively pissed. That the fact that, Mario is like 2 steps ahead of him. We're already in the Chapter 3, and he's back at Chapter 2. After we beat him up in Chapter 3. Nonetheless, let's go say goodbye to everyone. Oh my goodness. Bowser just got jump scared. I wonder if the puny elder could be like a character in Five Nights at Freddy's. That would be hilarious. Anyway, everybody says their goodbye, but I want you to pay attention to Rockhawk's dialogue for a minute. I want to tell you, Rockhawk ain't gonna fight dirty no more. Ha! Bullshit! That is the biggest pile of bullshit I've ever heard. I'm gonna hit some weights, take some vitamins, and win the title fair and square. And I'm never ever gonna lose again. Remember, when life rocks you, rock back! Now here's the thing about Rockhawk's little statement he made about Rockhawk not fighting dirty again. There's still the matter of you having a rematch with him, which obviously he's going to fight dirty. That's the first thing. The second thing, while you were all fighting Grubba, Rockhawk went behind people's back and literally deleted you off of the fighter roster. Meaning you would have to be literally reinstated into the minor leagues. Yes, that was Rockhawk's doing. So the cheating son of a bitch still cheats even after he said he's not going to cheat anymore. So with that said, for now, our time in Glitz Pit has ended, but we'll be coming back to this place soon. Sorry about that, that's my dog. Anyway, we're gonna call it a session, and in the next episode, I'm going to take on trouble missions to try to get up some money, because I have no intention of going to Chapter 4 just yet. I'm at least getting rid of the long ones. I'll see you guys next time.